the hell's going on over there?
How did they get in here?
Get in the car.
I'll take him to school.
No, he's coming with me.
I'll take him.
Do something, Ray.
Get Matty in the car before he kills someone. Sort Lizzie out.
So, what do we make of the front page story on every tabloid this morning? Matt Conlon's missus giving him a right hook. Now, can anyone tell me why they always call them the missus? Because they usually hit you when they need to. But moving swiftly on.
You. And a good morning to you, too. If you want to comment about Mrs. Conlon whacking her husband, Mr. Hankin, then you've come to the wrong man.
Boxing's not my sport, Mr. Ditani. I'm more of a crime reporter, as you know.
The Baptiste story is dead and buried. If that's why you're here, I advise you to go before you get yourself into real trouble.
Oh, I think you're the one who's in trouble, Mr. Ditani.
And what is that supposed to mean? Mrs. Blockin?
Yes, she's upstairs. This gentleman's waiting for you both.
Does he have an appointment?
Frank Dodds, of the Football Association, Mr. Ditani. I'm their compliance officer.
And what can we do for you, Mr. Dodds? I would have thought the spat between the Collins was a private matter.
Oh, it is. No, I'm here about this. It was forwarded to us by a national newspaper.
Let me go find Mrs. Block.
Victoria told me to come to the fashion show in case someone dropped out. I didn't realise they were going to put me on with Matt. It happened so fast, I couldn't get out of it.
And what the papers are saying about you and Matt at QPR, is it true? So you wangled this job with us simply so you could carry on the affair?
No, it isn't like that.
Out.
I beg your pardon.
I take it you've sacked her?
Since when has it been legal to sack somebody for having an affair with a colleague?
Well, brace yourself, because we have a much bigger problem than Matt Conlon's love life.
Jamie, get him downstairs. Zoe, sort Rachel out, please.
By rights, I should drop him for the Middlesbrough game, but I need him. You're going to have to help me out.
Oh.
Use your experience, build him up through the week, talk him through the game. By rights, I should make you captain again.
Ah, no, Ray.
Yeah, maybe not. It's a good job you're here. At least I've got someone I can trust. Come on, then, let's get some work done.
If Hankin didn't have enough evidence to print the bribery story, why are we being investigated by the FA?
Paul Hankin is a clever son of a... He doesn't dare accuse us directly because he knows we'll sue, so he sends his files to the FA. They're duty-bound to investigate, which gives him a story he's perfectly entitled to print. Hearts to face FA bribery inquiry. It makes us look guilty without actually saying so.
Somebody ought to warn Didier the FA here. You know what he's like?
I'll take care of it.
Oh, no. You frightened him to death last time. I'll go.
No. You've got to see this man, Dodds. He's been waiting nearly an hour.
And why is that my job?
One, you're the chairman of this club and not me. And two, we have to hope that he's susceptible to female charm.
What are we going to say to Ray Wyatt?
As little as possible. You're not thinking of taking him into your confidence, eh?
I suppose not. Oh, what do you think I should do? Maybe undo another button or show a little more leg?
For God's sake, just go.
Why? I thought that was my role these days.
Well, thank you for appreciating the situation. I'm sure Mrs. Conlon will bring them in as soon as she can. Yes, of course I will. Bye. The school quite understand. They said don't worry if you can't get them there today.
Thanks. You've been so kind. I've made such a fool of myself. It's in all the papers. My parents, my family. I can't go through it all again, Kitty. I just can't.
You said he swears Rachel just turned up at the club. He didn't ask her to come. Nothing happened.
Oh, yes, but how can I believe him? I mean, maybe I should just take the kids and leave. Get it over with.
Do you want it to be over?
I want the pain to be over.
That's not what I asked. There's only one question you need to ask yourself, Lizzie. Do you still love Matt? Is there enough between you to be worth fighting for? If there is, then fight.
Carl, can I have a word?
It's about Matt Connor's missus, no comment.
It's not. How does it feel to know that Didier Baptiste took 100 grand to ruin your Premiership careers?
Oh, that old chestnut. Sorry, mate, we ain't got time for this.
The FA thinks there's something in it. If you don't believe me, ask who that is sitting in your reception.
Yes, Mrs. Block.
Sorry, who's the old boy in the corner?
It's from the FA. Mr. Dodds, you can go up now. Mrs. Block is waiting for you on the second floor.
Giving you the push, have they?
Fletch! We're so sorry to have kept you waiting.
You seem to have had quite an eventful morning. I'll get straight to the business. We have been sent some files of a national newspaper investigation. Those files allege that a United player took a bribe.
Yeah, I know about the allegations. The journalist who's peddling them seems to have a vendetta against the club.
You'll understand, though, that we have a duty to follow this up. This visit today is just a preliminary one. But if I find enough evidence, the FA would consider proceeding to a full investigation.
I understand.
I'll need to speak to everybody connected with the game against Spurs. Mr. Datani, of course. Didier Baptiste, Ray Wyatt, and members of the coaching and playing staff who were here last season.
Of course. We'll arrange for you to use the boardroom for your interviews. My secretary, Sandra, will look after you.
I take it you call the club's lawyers?
Only guilty people need lawyers, Mr. Dodds. Nobody at this club's done anything wrong.
And I've spoken to your teachers, and they're not going to be cross that you're late.
Will those people be there when we get back?
No. Now remember what I told you. Your friends might say things.
About you hitting Daddy?
And whatever they say, take no notice of them. Now I know it's hard, but please don't get angry.
Why did you hit him?
Oh, it was just a silly fight, sweetheart.
Are we going to go away again?
No. Why would we go away, sweetheart?
Last time Daddy went away, we had to move.
No. We're not going anywhere. Hear me? Okay. Let's go now.
Go! There she is, go! This is Crusher Conlon. Leads the left jab, follow my right hook. Oh! Go! Wait, easy. Chill out, go! Leave it, mate. Hell, Don King should sign her up, go!
Didier, you heard?
Go!
The FA about that bung you took.
Go! Come on.
What did you say?
He said the FA compliance officer's there. He's upstairs in Mrs. Block right now. Go! Go! Come on, Dee. Come on.
Can I get you a coffee?
Yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
So you know how much I need you, but you never even see me, do you? And if this my final chance of getting but on and on from the moment I wake to the moment I sleep, I'll be there by your side. Just you try and stop me, I'll be waiting in line.
Wait, yeah, pay attention, son. What's that? Dee, help me out, will you? Dee, over here. You're in the middle of training, Dee.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Block, and I need to speak to him urgently. You reckon Hanky was right?
In case you escaped your notice, I've got him until 12 o'clock. You can have him when he's ready.
I'm afraid he's to come with me now.
Over my dead body. Dee, Didier, come on. Andy, take over.
Keep the railway car.
What?
Now.
Oh, Mr. Detan and Mr. Doss from the FA phone down. I'm still waiting for you, or did you?
You haven't seen me.
Frank Dodd's the compliance officer.
Didier, we can solve this. It's not a big problem.
Mr. Dodds, I'm terribly sorry for the delay. Didier Baptiste is actually having treatment for an injury at the moment.
Oh, I see.
As I'm sure you understand, these things do take time.
And as I'm sure you understand, Mr. Dettani, I am keen to begin this process as soon as possible.
Of course, I'll see to it at once.
Armstrong now for Spurs, challenged by Baptiste, who's pushing Armstrong off the ball, and that's a very dangerous position to give away a free kick. In Walker's little chance with the goal. Baptiste hasn't had one of his better games at the back. As Rodriguez whipped it towards Sherwood, and where was Baptiste? Oh, but that's a dreadful possession again. Baptiste had no chance of getting the ball. What was Baptiste thinking?
Yeah, Didier Baptiste. Yes, of course I'll hold.
You are lying, cheating scum.
Ray!
I've just watched the tape of the game. Didier didn't have a bad day at the office. He threw that game and you paid him to.
I did not.
So why are the FA here? Why is Didier done a runner? Innocent men don't run away. Did you know? Did you? Don't lie to me, Linda!
Ray, keep your voice down.
Hello?
Go away. Look, leave me alone. Look. You stupid woman, I didn't order anything.
Cheers, sweetheart.
Hey! No, get out of my room!
Just
get out of my
say
room!
my piece and I'll go.
Get out of my room! Get out! Get out!
Calm down.
No.
Calm down, mate.
You go
Calm
down.
down. 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking for.
I mean, think about it. The guy's a world-class player. And in that game, he made mistakes that a schoolboy wouldn't have made. 5 times he played him onside. And when did he ever take the penalty before? What was that all about?
I just don't understand how Dettani would want us relegated, that's all.
So Linda would flit off to Argentina, mate, with Luis. And sell him the club on the cheap.
No.
Mate, it all boils down to a guy that we trusted was prepared to let us go down to the first division. Eh? So he could line his pockets.
You don't know that for sure, do you?
If he ain't guilty, what'd he run for? And what are the FA doing here? You tell me that.
All right, listen, if he did it, then we never play with him again, all right?
Mate, I reckon we should set up a meeting with Hankin, find out what he really knows. I mean, I think I've got his number flying about here somewhere.
No, lads, that's a bad idea. If you want to speak to anyone, speak to Linda Block, but don't speak to scum journalists.
Look, Skip, I ain't being funny, yeah, but you weren't even in the team last year, so it ain't got nothing to do with you, has it?
Well, you don't think this concerns me? I've got to play alongside him on Saturday.
Yeah, enough talk. All right? You coming or what? Are you?
Yeah, come and stay one.
Good. It's got to be done, all right?
I've done nothing wrong.
Didier, mate, cut the crap. I know. I've had the story from your own wife. Dettani may have smashed the tape, but I heard stuff she couldn't possibly have made up.
Why do you hate me so much?
I don't hate you. I'm just doing my job. The truth was bound to come out in the end. If you talk to me now, you can get it off your chest, once and for all. And make 100 grand. That's what I'm authorized to offer you.
I don't want your money. All the time you offer me is money.
Excuse me. This from the guy who risked his teammates' careers so he could trouser $500,000. It's a bit late to be moralistic, old son. Look, be realistic. You'll never play for United again. You'll never play football again. What else are you going to live on?
Get out.
Get out! All right, get out! I'm going! I thought your husband was bad, but you're a disgrace. You just don't get it, do you? Every time we go out on that pitch, we give everything. We risk crippling injuries, we take the abuse, the insecurity, the stress. Things no amount of money can make up for. We compete because we want to prove we're the best. If the competition's fixed, what's the point?
Hang on, it was Didier, your friend, a man that you brought to this club who took the bribe. I didn't have any idea what was going on right till the end of the match.
You've known for 5 months. Why didn't you tell me?
What was the point? Look, I just thought this whole thing would blow over.
You mean you thought you'd get away with it and Muggins here would never need to know?
These recriminations are really not terribly useful. We need to produce Didier pretty quickly or the FA are going to conclude there's no smoke without fire. I've told Dodds that he's having treatment for an injury. You go in next, Ray, waste as much time as you can and we'll keep looking for him.
You've got no chance. You two can swing as far as I'm concerned. Get somebody else to do your dirty work.
Rachel, please leave me alone. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk. I came to apologise. Just give me 5 minutes. Don't you think you owe me that much? Come on, get in.
I thought you'd gone home.
He's taking me car in case you'd forgotten.
Sorry. Look, I did what I thought was best for the club. If the FA had found out they'd have relegated us, they still could. I kept quiet because I thought it was the best way to protect people's jobs, including yours. Don't walk away from me. You're just mad because I kept a secret from you, and you're willing to put the whole town at risk just to pay me back. How sanctimonious can you get?
Hey, hang on, that's not fair.
Oh, yeah? Just tell me. Would you have done things differently if you were in my shoes? No, I didn't think so. Look, Ray, I really need your help. Dodds is sitting in my boardroom waiting for some answers. I need you to speak to him. Then I need you to help me find Didier. Please.
Taking me. Relax. I'm honestly not going to hurt you. I just want to talk.
Please, stop the car.
Okay, okay. Please listen to me, Rachel. I did a very stupid thing at that fashion show. I embarrassed myself, my kids, my family. You too. I did it because I was in a lot of pain. I just couldn't stand it anymore. My marriage is in pieces. And I have to make up my mind what to do. And I thought by talking to you might help me do that. So can't you spare me a few minutes?
If anyone needed £500,000, it's Baptiste. The man has a mountain of debt. Even more than I knew about when we ran that story about his brother's vineyard going bust.
No wonder he never got the drinks in. Is he at the Grange right now?
You believe he did it now, then?
No, mate, you ain't gonna get us like that. We ain't saying nothing.
Tell him my offer still stands. And there's 30 grand in it for either of you, if you'll go on the record. My season with Didier Baptiste.
Look, do you honestly think I would send a team out onto that pitch knowing they were primed to lose? I'd be responsible for taking Archester out of the Premier League and out of Europe. I'd be lucky to get a job coaching the Sunday team.
Had you nominated Didier Baptiste as penalty taker for that game?
No.
Were you happy with him taking it?
No, I was nervous.
But on the tape you did nothing to stop it.
What was I supposed to do, interfere with play?
Mr. Wyatt. Ray, relax. This is an informal chat, not the Spanish Inquisition. So far we've been talking entirely in the past tense. You say you knew nothing at the time of the game, but has anything happened since to make you revise your opinion?
No, nothing.
Could you send Didier Baptiste in next, please?
He's not here.
Mr. Datani told me he'd been receiving treatment for an injury.
It seems he didn't get Linda Block's message, and his mobile's switched off. No one knows where he is. It's been a bit of a chaotic day today.
So I gather.
There they are. Jake, Emma, I want you to say hello to Rachel. She's a friend of Daddy's and mine. And we've been shopping and we've bought all your favourite things for tea.
Banana custard.
Banana custard.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, as long as you eat your greens. And Rachel's going to come and have tea with us.
Can I sit in the back with you?
Yeah, come on. Okay, when you go. Now remember, fasten your seatbelts.
Okay.
Stress.
I'm telling you, I never want to go through that again. 35,000 screaming fans I can deal with. Lying through my teeth, trying to remember what I'm supposed to know, what I'm not supposed to know.
Wow. So honesty can't even lie without making himself feel ill. Now that's my kind of man.
Mrs. Block, I don't like going behind people's backs, but a couple of the lads have got fired up by that journalist and they've gone to have a go at Didier.
Where is he?
At the Grange. Locked in his room, apparently.
You scum. What's the matter with you, Didier? Hey, we relied on you out there and you did this. You betrayed us. You realise you could have ruined everyone's career in this club?
Look, guys, you hear this from a journalist who hear from my wife who hates me.
What, do you think we're stupid or something? Eh? We were on that pitch with you. You had Sol Campbell on corners. When the ball came over, you didn't move. Twice I remember screaming at you.
And what about a penalty? You think you got a better chance of scoring than Louise?
No. So what'd you take the ball off him for then?
Because they play bad and I want to make up for it.
If you wanted to make up for it, you wouldn't have gone near that penalty. You hadn't taken a penalty all season.
You see, everything we say to you, you've got an answer for, haven't you? You've had all summer to think up answers. But that don't change a thing, mate. See, we know you did it. And you know you did it. And if you were any kind of a man, you'd admit it, wouldn't you? Oi, 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 oi.
Right, how'd you get? Right, you two upstairs and wash your hands and face. Grab that bag for me, will you? I'm glad you were there. Shopping usually takes twice the time. Trying to feed poor people, you know? Oh, no. I'm afraid you've got the wrong breakfast cereal. I thought you'd know Matt only eats unsugared muesli. We never... I mean, he didn't... You didn't stay at your place. Ah, so he took you to hotels. Funny, I do the credit card bills. Never spotted that.
Lizzie, it wasn't like that.
Well, you must have went on tours and away games with him. You know, the times he said the club wouldn't let me come.
Maybe a couple of times.
He never had the nightmares with you then?
Nightmares?
Oh, yeah. Happens at least twice a month. Funnily enough, never when he loses, only when he wins. So maybe not twice a month at the moment. Hey, tea will be ready in half an hour. Why don't you two go and show Rachel around the house, eh?
Yeah, come on. My bedroom's the best. I'm going to shoot you.
Can you get me a cab, please, Zoe?
I'll come with you.
Between me and Didier.
Ray, we need him back here in the right frame of mind to convince Dod. It's not going to help you shouting at him, is it?
Well, you've seen him.
Gaffer, Mrs. Block, I think we need to talk, don't we?
Do you want to take me in the changing rooms? I'll be out in a minute.
Leave me a message after the beep, thanks.
All right, you little wimp, don't pick it up. I know you're there, and I'm coming to find you, so don't try running away. I cared about you more than any player I've ever worked with, and you do this. Hope you're proud of yourself. What's the point?
This is Mummy and Daddy's room. We're not really allowed in here.
Right.
I do this. It's Mummy's favourite.
I cared about you more than any player I've ever worked with, and you do this. I hope you're proud of yourself. Now, what's the point?
When you gave us that big speech on the first day of the season, you knew, didn't you? You knew.
Yes.
So you've let us go out there, play on the park with him, knowing he's a cheat?
No, I had no choice. What do you think would have happened if I'd have told the truth?
How can you expect us to trust you now?
We're on the same side, Fletch. You might have lost your careers, and I might have lost my club. They tried to cheat us both. Now, the FA compliance officer's upstairs. He wants to talk to everybody that was involved in the last game.
Dodds thinks there's enough evidence. The FA will mount a full inquiry. And if the inquiry finds against the club, we could be docked points, or we could even be relegated retrospectively. You could be playing in the first division this time next month.
Look, I'm sorry to have to ask you to lie, but you'll be doing it for yourselves, not just for me.
And what happens to the Tani?
Nothing. I'm sorry, but I need him. If he calls in his loans to the club, we'll be bankrupt. In fact, I need even more of his money just to strengthen the team. I told you at the start of this season, I had a dream that we'd be playing in the Champions League this time next year. And the football pundits all had a good laugh, and I know that results have hardly been going our way, but I still believe we can do it. And if we stick together now, we can come out of this even stronger than before.
Yeah, but with all due respect, you can't expect us to play alongside him now.
I don't honestly think he'd do it again.
That's not the point, Linda. As the team, they have to have absolute trust in each other, otherwise it doesn't work. Didier Baptiste has played his last game for this club.
Okay. But not one word of this goes out of this room. Otherwise, this club's finished.
Emma, finish what's on your plate.
Rachel hasn't finished hers.
Well, maybe she's not hungry.
Have you got any children?
No, I'm not married.
Have you got a boyfriend?
Right, enough questions. Now, if you're quite finished, go upstairs and get ready for your bath.
Will you read us a story after?
No, I don't think so. I've got to go home. Go on, the pair of you. Right, just let me get these vegetables ready for Matt's dinner, and I'll make us some more tea. Oh, it's locked, I'm afraid. I had some journalists trying to get in this morning.
Rosie, why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm trying to get to know the women my husband seems to prefer to me. And I'm trying to understand why.
Matt will be home any minute. Do you want him to find me here? Please, Lizzie. Look, whatever I've done, I'm sorry. Just let me go.
Dee Dee, let me in. I know you're in there. Excuse me, love. Can you open this up for me?
Sorry, I can't.
Look, you know who I am. I'll take full responsibility. You won't get in any trouble, promise. Thanks. Dee Dee, are you going to open up or do you have to break it down? Dee Dee! Just hang on a sec, Linda. Didier, put your fingers down your throat. Do it or I'll do it for you. Linda, get Dr. Bradley over here right away. Room 322. Listen, and don't tell anybody what's happened. Okay, bye for now.
I really didn't mean to frighten you, Rachel. I'm sorry. Your cab's on its way. I'd run you over myself, but the kids...
It's okay.
I just wanted to make you see. I don't suppose you thought about us when you were with Matt. I expect married is just a word to you.
No.
Probably all the more exciting. Something forbidden, a bit of danger. But it's more than a word. I mean, look, it's all around you. His dirty laundry, his kids' toys on the floor, his dinner in the oven. It's a whole life, Rachel. It's my life.
I know.
Do you love him?
How many pills were in the bottle? Dee Dee, come on, talk to me. Sit down. Come on, son, you've got to stay awake. Dee Dee, come on. Sit up, sit up. Drink some water. Dee Dee. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Good lad, talk to me.
I don't know what I can tell you. I only know what the journalists have told me.
You never saw Didier Baptiste talk to Prashant Dattani?
Yeah, they saw each other socially. That don't mean nothing, though, does it? Listen, if I thought that Baptiste had taken a bribe, do you really think I'd be out there in the park with him week after week?
You probably saved his life arriving when you did. I think he's vomited up most of it.
Will it be okay?
Well, strictly speaking, we should take him to the hospital and have his stomach washed out.
Look, Doc, if we can, we need to get him out of hospital. And out of the press.
You understand? Well, he didn't take that many. I'll give him an emetic, which will make him vomit again, just to be sure.
Who is it?
It's me, Ray.
Hey, darling. Thank God you're here.
It's all such a mess. It's not all your fault. You're so young. Matt should have known better. I knew there was someone, you know, long before I found out it was you. He would just lie there, hour after hour. Couldn't sleep. Wouldn't talk. I knew you wanted to be anywhere else but beside me. I can't tell you what that feels like. I hope you never have to know. You're a lovely girl, Rachel. Young, slim, gorgeous. I was like you 2 kids ago. You could take him away from me like that if you wanted to. But I am asking you, please, for my children's sake, please don't take their father away. Here's your cab.
Oh, thanks for the tea. Never meant to hurt you, Lizzie.
Yeah, but you did.
Someone must stay with him tonight.
He'll come home with us.
I'll check back in the morning. In the meantime, you know my number.
Cheers, Doc.
How are you feeling?
Just tell me why, Dee Dee.
Run away, you little wimp. I hope you're proud of yourself. I write you a letter, Ray. You didn't read it. You should have let me finish what I start. It's over for me now. So many people, they know the truth. I never play football again.
Yeah, you will. But not for Harchester.
You know, to be honest, I was too worried about my own game to think about what Didier was doing.
But you've seen the videos. Didn't it strike you that he was making some very odd mistakes?
Look, he had a nightmare out there. Okay, this happens. Doesn't mean the bloke's dodgy, does it?
This is crazy. I really think you should be in hospital.
Kitty, I know you mean good, but I want to do this.
I'll come with you.
Ray, something I have to do on my own.
This is all my fault.
Hi. Sorry I keep you waiting all this long time.
Good God, Matt, are you ill?
No, I'm okay. I'm fine.
What's happened? They said you've driven off to London. They couldn't reach you.
No, it's a lie. I've been here in my hotel room in Manchester all the time. But I did something a bit stupid. I take some pills. I think I have to. It's the only way to escape.
You shouldn't be here. You should be in hospital.
No, really, I'm fine. Ray Wyatt's the manager. He found me in good time. He probably saved my life. I want to speak to you now. I tell you everything, the truth. But it must be between us. Nobody else at the club knows.
Take your time.
I know I disgrace our friendship. I am so ashamed. You were like my father in football. I could not love my own father more. I hope that you will remember me as we used to be and forget this terrible thing I have done. Always, your friend. Did you?
What if he'd have died, Kitty?
Oh, Ray, it's not your fault.
I have never taken money from Prashant Tatani. Ever. When I play, I've always played to win. Everything you read in the press are evil, bad lies.
So you're saying that all this is a fabrication?
Every word.
So why do you think Mr. Hankin would go to such incredible lengths to discredit you?
Because he couldn't print the story he wanted to print about me and Prashant. In England, it's very hard for me. I'm far away from my home. I have no friends, no family. Prashant and I, we go for dinner sometime after games. We speak about art, things other people don't care about. With Prashant, it's easy. We become good friends, more than good friends.
Go on.
You have to understand, sir, it's very difficult for me. It's hard enough for people like me to be honest as it is. But in football, it's impossible. I decide to have some peace. I say nothing.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
Look, sir, Prashant and I, we decide to keep silent. You could say it's our little secret. You know, but the night before the Spurs game, this Hankin, he come to me, he says he knows everything. He say he knows about us. He has no evidence. I don't know how he knows, but he knows. So the next day during the game, I can't think about nothing. My head's full of this rubbish. I can't concentrate on the game.
So you're telling me that Mr. Hankin made up a story about you accepting a bunk for the game because you refuse to admit you're having a relationship with Prashant Tatani?
Please don't tell anyone, sir.
I'll be discreet. But I do have a report to write.
Rachel was here today.
Rachel?
It's all right. You're not eating her. I haven't cooked her in the pie. She's a nice girl. I was watching her and I thought, she must think I'm mad. Then I thought to myself, maybe I am mad. Not only do I get up in front of everyone I've ever met in this town and thump my husband, I then kidnap his mistress and force her to spend the afternoon with me and my children. Then I thought, no, I'm doing this for the kids, so they have a chance to grow up with both their parents. And then I saw that girl sitting in my house. And I realized, I'm not doing this for the kids. I'm doing this for me. I love you, Matt. And I would do anything to keep this family together. But this is destroying me. If you don't love me anymore, that's fine. But you need to let me know. Because if you don't, I'm going to have to work out what I'm going to do now.
Lizzie, please, listen. I promise you, I will never, ever leave you.
How on earth did you think of an idea like that?
It just came to me in a moment of inspiration. I'm so sorry about the trouble I caused you. I hope now it's over.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. Ray, look after him. He's had a life-changing experience. Well, I better go and say goodbye to Mr. Dodd.
Well, that's it. Sit down, pal. Look about the phone call, and I didn't think you'd do. No, Ray, listen, I'm sorry. I disgraced our friendship.
Come on, let's get going. Well, I hope you've got enough information.
Well, it's been an experience, to say the least. I'll file my report. The council will then decide what action to take. They'll write to you formally in a week or so.
We've got a limo standing by to take back to London. I'll show you out.
Thank you.
Well, good night, Mr. Dodds, and thank you for your patience.
I can't pretend I understand, but I realise it's not been easy for you. I wish you the best, Mr. Dottani.
Thank you.
I'll see myself out.
You think we got away with it?
Who knows? Get the inside scoop.